Meanwhile, in Alameda County, there's still a large number of votes yet to count. Plus, with ranked choice voting in Oakland, it's even harder to predict the outcome. Our KRON 4's Terisa Estacio reached out to several of the hotly contested races to get their thoughts on the waiting game.
I feel good.
That's Terry Wiley, one of the candidates running for Alameda County District Attorney. The latest figures released election night show Wiley at 51% of the vote to his opponent, Pamela Price, at 48%.
We're waiting like everyone else.
Price on Twitter said she had to leave town on a family emergency, but released a statement saying, quote, "We remain hopeful and optimistic that Alameda County will step forward in 2022.
I think one of the other things that gets frustrating for a lot of the community is there's just not a lot of communication around these things either. And so especially in Oakland where we have ranked choice.
OUSD school board member Mike Hutchinson is running for re-election in District 2. In Oakland, where races are subjected to ranked choice voting, hotly contested races are even harder to predict. A spokesperson from the Alameda County Registrar's Office said only 18% of the vote had been processed, and roughly 20 to 30%, or nearly 280,000 votes, are still outstanding to be counted.
A lot of people saw the initial results and assumed that those were the final results. And it just adds to the confusion as we're trying to strengthen our democracy. It makes it hard when we add questions like that.
Hutchinson is currently trailing front-runner opponent Nick Resnick. The long wait also applies to 10 people hoping to be Oakland's next mayor. Before Tuesday's election, a poll by the Oakland Chamber of Commerce showed Lauren Taylor on the lead. And on election night, the first votes reflected that, giving him the lead with 34% of first choice votes, followed by Sheng Tao at nearly 29%. In statements about the results, quote, Taylor said, quote, "This process is a sign that our dedicated election workers are being careful and methodical, and that is something we should all applaud," end quote. And from Tao's camp, quote, "We remain optimistic about the final outcome. Every vote deserves to be counted."
Our polling sites were closed during Election Day, so people were confused about where to go.
Valerie Batchelor is running for OUSD School Board in District 6 and is currently in the lead against incumbent Kira Mungia.
The community effort, and that's what our schools are. And that's what I hope to bring to the school board if I am elected.
The Alameda County Registrar's Office did not release results on Wednesday, stating they will update them on Thursday at 5 p.m. Then there will be a long break due to Veterans Day holiday on Friday. When asked why the process seemed to be trailing along, they had no response. Terisa Estacio, KRON 4 News.